I'm Jefferson Smith, fantasy author and host of the ImmerseOrDie Report. And in today's installment of the 5-Minute Immersion Lab, Gilbert and I are going to talk about something a little less cut and dried.
We are?
We are. And to get us started, I need you to pick up this pile of books and take them back there.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I can tell you that today's topic is something I call a plot yo-yo. This is a problem I see quite often with indie fiction, but I've never seen it discussed anywhere else, so I'm wondering if maybe...
Hey, what do you want me to do now?
Excuse me. Great job. Now bring them back here.
What the... So what was the point of that?
The point of what?
That. Take the books here, now bring the books back. We're right back where we started.
Exactly.
You wasted my time on purpose?
Yeah.
But why?
To illustrate my point, which you're doing beautifully, by the way. All that exasperation, all that arm waving and frustration, that's exactly my reaction to a plot yo-yo.
All right, Mr. Wizard. I give up. What's a plot yo-yo?
Pretty much what you've just gone through. It's when the protagonist goes off and does something, and then immediately turns around and goes back to where he started. The entire journey feels like a narrative goose chase to me, a pointless exercise, and the more difficulty he encountered getting there, the more pointless it feels when he turns around and goes back, as if all the gains made are now being thrown under the bus.
But that kind of thing happens in real life all the time. You leave on vacation and discover that your wife forgot to pack her nuclear reactor repair kit. So you turn around and go back to get it, only to pick it up and then immediately double back to where
Stop! I have recurring nightmares about that stuff.
So what? It's not like anyone wasted your time.
Actually, that's not true. With a plot yo-yo, it is my time. When I'm fully immersed in a story, whatever the viewpoint character experiences, I go through as well. So his time and effort feel like my time and effort.
But it's okay for you to waste mine?
I'm real, you're imaginary.
That's a blatant realism. That's what that is. I ought to call my lawyer.
Go ahead, try. Remember, you can only do what I write in the script.
I am now strangely okay with you wasting my time.
Actually, plot yo-yos aren't just about physical travel. They can happen with any story element that seems to revisit old territory.
Such as?
Another good example is at the structural level. Most plot-driven stories revolve around solving some kind of problem. If the main character tries one solution, fails, and then moves on to another, it feels like a plot yo-yo if he later comes back to that first strategy.
Because that never happens in real life either.
Sure it does. But a common characterization of fiction is that it's real life with all the boring bits taken out. An idealized version of reality that takes readers on a specific journey. But the energy of that journey feels wrong if it doesn't keep progressing, keep moving forward. I think there's a subconscious expectation that the story will be told efficiently.
You realize this might be something that only bothers you, right?
Absolutely. And that's why I thought I'd spend an episode talking about it. I've encountered it in a number of books recently, and that got me wondering why I don't see this topic discussed much in writing forums. So what about it, folks? Is it just me? Or do you cringe too when an author pulls a yo-yo? And if you do, can you think of examples of books or movies that have done this to you? Did you stick with it or pull the plug? Tell me about your yo-yo moments in the comments below. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this week. See you next time for another dose of immersion therapy. And until then, remember, immersion happens naturally. All you have to do is get out of the way.